In this video, we're going to be going over the entire Mica Miller timeline. Now, yesterday, the Robeson County Sheriff's Office posted a media release on their Facebook page, but they also shared a more detailed timeline in the form of a PDF. So we are going to go over all of it. Mica's timeline before everything happened and law enforcement's timeline from when they received the call up until when they found Mica. I also have some drone video footage to show you of this area if you're not familiar. So make sure you watch the entire video all the way to the end, and let's just get right into it. So this is the first slide in the PDF. So at 2:54 p.m., April 27th, 2024, a 911 call made from 843-655-5242. Mica Miller asked if her phone could be located and then threatened to do what she did. Mica hung up the phone before further information could be obtained from the telecommunicator. The telecommunicator attempted to call Mica back multiple times and was unable to make contact with her. The telecommunicator utilized rapid SOS to locate Mica. 3:03 p.m., Robeson County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to the Lumber River State Park at 2819 Princess Anne Road in Orem, North Carolina, in reference to a well-being check and attempt to locate Mica. Then they shared this screenshot from the rapid SOS system where they are attempting to locate Mica from her 911 call, as well as the coordinates of where I guess they found her at. At 3:05 p.m., contact is made with the Lumber River State Park superintendent. At 3:20 p.m., deputies request a phone ping. At 3:31 p.m., deputies arrive at the Lumber River State Park and begin search with the state park rangers. At 3:33 p.m., Robeson County Sheriff's Aviation Division Air 3, which is a drone, dispatched to the Lumber River State Park. At 3:42 p.m., telecommunicator contacted Verizon to request updated location ping. 3:50 p.m., detectives with Air 3 arrived at Lumber River State Park. Then the time jumps back to 3:42. So at 3:42 p.m., detectives located a black Honda Civic in the parking lot of the Lumber River State Park with South Carolina registration. Robeson County Communications confirmed the vehicle belonged to Mica Miller. Detectives looked inside the car and observed a black Sig Sauer GUN case in the passenger seat and a box of ammunition in the center console of the vehicle. This information was relayed to the deputies and park rangers actively searching the park. At 3:45 p.m., detectives deployed Air 3 to conduct an aerial search of the area. While conducting an aerial search, detectives were approached by an individual who stated he had found a bag while fishing with an ID inside belonging to Mica Miller. Detectives took possession of the bag. The individual stated he heard crying while he was fishing, then a GUN shot. The individual stated he went further into the slough, I think, where he located the bag about 2 foot from the water edge. So this is the fisherman. Now, he was also interviewed over on JLR Investigates YouTube channel if you would like to check that out as well. At 4:23 p.m., an individual contacted the Robeson County Communications 911 and advised he had located a body in the water. The individual had been fishing in his kayak when he located the body in the river. Searching deputies and state park rangers went to the individual's location and confirmed the information given. The area was then searched for the investigation. At 5:30 p.m., Chief of Detectives for the Robeson County Sheriff's Office arrived at the incident location. At 5:54 p.m., detectives, along with the Robeson County Sheriff's Office CSI technician, arrived at the incident location. Medical examiner was contacted and requested to come to the incident location. CSI technician photographed the area of investigation to include the vehicle belonging to Mica Miller. Items of evidence were collected from the incident location and from the vehicle of Mica Miller. So these are some of the investigation photographs. So it says 7:11 p.m. a Sig Sauer 9mm firearm is located in the water, and then they give the serial number and show these two photographs. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on here. I might have to blur one of these pictures out. Located inside Mica Miller's vehicle. Sale receipt from Dick's Pawn Shop, and then the address. sale receipt from 41 Grocery, and then the address. Here they are bigger if you want to pause to read them. And now we are going to get into the timeline of events. That is basically Mica Miller's movements on the day of Saturday, April 27th, 2024. So Mica had a Ring doorbell, so they shared some still pictures from that video footage. So on that Saturday, April 27th of 2024, Mica is seen leaving her apartment at 10:13 a.m. Then at 11 a.m., she is seen coming back to her apartment. Then at 11:38 a.m., Mica is seen leaving her apartment again. Now from her apartment, they say Mica drove to Dick's Pawn Shop, which is roughly 10 to 11 minutes from her apartment. They also provided a picture of Mica's cell phone in her maps, where you can see the Dick's Pawn Shop superstore. At 12:12 p.m., they have surveillance footage of Mica walking into the Dick's Pawn Shop store. At 12:13 p.m., Mica can be seen making a purchase at the cash register. At 12:34 p.m., Mica's vehicle can be seen leaving the Dick's Pawn Shop. At 1:06 p.m., her black Honda Accord is seen traveling on Highway 501 near 4 Mile Road in Conway. At 1:27, her black Honda Accord is seen arriving at 41 Grocery and Grill, which is located on Highway 41 in Mullins. Now, we do not have any pictures or surveillance from inside this gas station, but it said that Mica left at 1:35 p.m. after purchasing a drink and gas, and we do not have any surveillance of her leaving the gas station. Now, from this gas station is when Mica drove to the park, so this is about a 41-minute drive. They also shared a picture of Mica's search history on her phone, where she searched national parks near me. The next pictures that were shared were of Mica's vehicle in a parking lot at the Lumber River State Park. Now, we are not sure exactly what time Mica arrived to the park, but we do know that her 911 call came in at 2:54 p.m. Now, this is the drone footage that one of the news stations shared of the Lumber River State Park. Now, I'm not super familiar with this area, but they showed an aerial view of the park and the different parking lots. I'm not exactly sure which parking lot Mica was parked in from this view right here, but they're going to cut to another clip that is the parking lot that her car was parked in, and then they're going to show a wooded area with some water. Now, I do know that you had to walk down a path to get to the area where she was found, and that she was found in the water. Now, as far as JP Miller's whereabouts and location, it says Friday, April 26th to Saturday, April 27th. The investigation revealed on Friday, April 26th, John Paul Miller traveled to Charleston, South Carolina for a sporting event. This information was substantiated by eyewitnesses. License plate readers identified John Paul Miller's truck traveling towards Charleston, South Carolina. Eyewitness statements obtained by detectives confirmed John Paul Miller stayed overnight in the Charleston, South Carolina area. License plate reader identified John Paul Miller returning to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Miller's truck was last captured by license plate reader on Highway 17 bypass in Horry County in South Carolina at 2:22 p.m. on Saturday, April 27th. While traveling to and from Charleston, South Carolina, John Paul Miller was accompanied by other individuals. So that's everything that they shared in the PDF file. I shared the media release that the Robeson County Sheriff's Office posted on Facebook in my previous video, as well as the 911 call. A lot of it is the same information, but there was just more added to it in the PDF file that they shared. Now, at the very end of their Facebook post, they have, "This incident has garnered much attention from across the Carolinas and beyond. I want to assure everyone that a very methodical investigation was conducted by our criminal investigations team and crime scene investigative team. Unfortunately, rumors and conspiracy theories were spreading quickly and assumptions were being made. However, in the end, we must make decisions based on facts and evidence that has been gathered. While I know it's not what many people wanted to hear, the evidence is quite clear and compelling, and we are as saddened as anyone that this occurred. There are many factors that we have reviewed that occurred over an extended period of time that are probably related to the reason for this investigation. But in the end, sadly, a tragic decision was made by Mica that ended her life. Now, obviously, there's a ton of information out there about Mica Miller, her marriage to JP Miller, their past history, things that involve Solid Rock Church, JP's father. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next coming days, maybe even weeks. I know that Mica's family filed affidavits to try to gain control of her estate. They did release those. I posted about them on TikTok. If you haven't seen it, I could upload it here on YouTube as well. There has just been so much information in this case that it's honestly just been hard to keep up at this point. If you guys want to see those, I will post them here. There were also some police reports released today that Mica had filed in regards to finding a tracker on her vehicle. There were some things about the church, so I did post about those on TikTok as well. I can also upload those here. Now, that's all I have for now, so let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you could, please do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.